It's pretty cool. The moon. So it's Jeff again. I know a couple years ago I did a kind of intro video on the Highboy chassis. So this is my I have my grandfather's 1968 F100 two-wheel drive long bed. That's got 300 6-cylinder and an automatic transmission. And this is TJ is meowing. She loves when we come out here and work. She's all over us. So it's a little while later, of course. I got it. I got the chassis with the cab and flatbed on it. Now I took all that off pretty immediately. It's got some just regular roller tires on it right now. Motor's all wrapped up. Been wrapped up for a while. It's a 4-speed. It's a 71 or 2 chassis. It's got the divorced transfer case. It's a 250, so it's a Highboy chassis. Anyway, so what I'm doing is this winter, probably sooner than this winter, I really want to put my grandfather's truck body, 68 F100 body, on this F250 chassis. So this is a 360. This is a V8 manual transmission, and I don't know. I got some future ideas for it, but this is one of those projects been hanging over me, and I can't get rid of it. It's my grandfather's truck, so I got to do something with it. But I want to do something that's usable. So I'm out here, dark. It's probably in the 50s. Thanksgiving 2023. But anyway, so I'll show you what I'm working on here. So here's the current state of it. This thing was stored on my parents' property, and so of course I was all covered up, and I had a camper top on top of the engine, and you can't really see back there, but it's the rear ends, manual transmission, 360. But here, so this is what I'm doing. This is task number 1. These body mounts. So I got when I took it apart, the cab that was on it, which was not the original cab, these things just pulled right out. They were rusted to smithereens. So I'm doing the front core support radiator ones. They're actually mint. They're completely fine. Like, nothing's wrong with them at all. It's the 4 cab mount ones. And so that's what I'm working on tonight. I'm going to try to knock these out tonight. But they're all like this. It does get a little thin in here where they've been rusted, but I have these. These are from Jeff's Bronco graveyard. Just punched discs. So what I'll do is I'll go in here, line them up, get it, centered, mark it, plasma cut, flush mount these, and have new cab mounts. And then I'll show you, I did one already. Get my other light. Can't put this in the shop, but there's one. So I did one. And you can see the piece down there that I cut out. So that's pretty good. So there's the other one, and then the front cab mount. But I'll show you the radiator ones are like perfect. So I'm just gonna leave those alone. But so that's what I'm working on tonight. I gotta keep on this thing. I want to drive it. I want it on the road. So I want this thing going. I want to drive it. I'd like to drive it a couple times a week. I got some other plans. Kind of thought it'd be neat to pull a vintage camper with it and go to some of those vintage camper shows, and it'd be another project. But I just want a good old truck, 4-wheel drive. So that's what I got. Thanks to my buddy Jesse. Came into this chassis, and so previously I actually did all the brakes, front and rear. I do have to run the lines, but the brake, I took all the backing plates all the way down, packed all the bearings, check the hubs, and all those are good. So that's already been done. I do have to run the brake lines. Master cylinder is still hooked up underneath the tarp, and so that's it's TJ. So she'll be meowing here for just a second, but that's what I'm working on now, and I'll hopefully wrap it up here very soon. Be able to go inside and have some time on watching some YouTube videos later on this evening if I get these done. So just want to fill you in. Hope to just continue doing these often. No guaranteed cycle, but just whenever I can. So keep this going. Hey, Tej. I know, huh? There's Joy. Hey, Joy. So anyways, I'll keep you posted. Here we are a couple days later working on the Highboy chassis, and this is what I'm getting. These are the little discs you can get. I bought these from Jeff's Bronco Graveyard. Oh, I forgot that. Look at this. I just barely started. Here's TJ already. Anyway, so I put them down there, marked them out. Just gonna weld these in, but I got the other two sides done, the other side done. So I just gotta do this one and, oops, sorry TJ, and this one. So that's where we're at on this. I'm gonna get at it. So I got this task finished up. Got all of them welded in, ground down, some primer, some paint on them. So this is gonna finish up this portion of it. It did cut, it had a flatbed on it. There was a tab out here, cut that off, had some bed bolts I cut off. But for this phase, I think this is gonna be it. I think the next time I'm gonna do is pressure wash it. It's got a lot of, stuff like that in it. Just pressure wash it and clean it up. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna wire brush it and paint it. So gonna have to find some good tires for it, but shocks. And I got the carburetor off to rebuild it. The motor ran, but friend Jesse thought it might be a little weak, so I don't know. I'm not sure I'm doing my motor yet, but it runs, so at least it'll get it moving. But I think this task is successful. Got the body mounts on. Radiator's still sitting in it. Fortunately, I put a hole in it when I was moving it around, so I'll have to get a radiator for it too. But I think this is it's a good start. It's been sitting for a couple years now, so since I've had it. So I'm just glad to finally get something going on it. But until next time, Joy says bye. So next time, we'll see you.